Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and rule well, and salutations to the Akim around the world that push the truth in sincerity. Now I come across an article here. Let's wait till it load up. Right, I come across an article here. They say Walmart is making checkout lines obsolete. Right? Starting to see big companies like Walmart and Amazon starting to go cashless. You understand? Everybody's starting to get itself ready for the new world order, mark of the beast, or temptation. Let's let this video load up. You're seeing here by the headlines. So you see, they say Walmart is rolling out a new technology in its stores that enables shoppers to scan and pay for their items without checkout links.
Is Walmart's Emma putting up a fight against Amazon right now? How's it progressing in this battle?
Hi Mark, good to talk to you from Fayetteville in Arkansas. Amazon is really the big competitor now for Walmart as it's ramped up its e-commerce offerings. You mentioned they announced a new program yesterday which is going to try and have store employees deliver the final mile for online deliveries. They've also they've lowered the threshold for free delivery on online orders down to $35, and actually Amazon matched that, which is something that is unusual for them to do. This has all been happening over the last year, so it's a very different situation from the shareholders meeting last year. This is after they acquired Jet.com. They paid $3.3 billion for that, and the founder of Jet.com, Mark Laurie, came with that. He's now runs the whole of Walmart e-commerce, and he's really been spearheading this move to improve e-commerce for Walmart and take on Amazon.
The brick and mortar experience is being tweaked, isn't it, Emma? I mean, the brick and mortar stores growth has been a little bit more measured. What are they doing to improve that experience of going into the brick and mortar stores?
That's really interesting, Mark, because actually I was talking to an investor yesterday who said, the Walmart experience is not all about Amazon. It doesn't need Amazon to fail for Walmart to succeed. Actually, more important for Walmart in a way is that other retailers are doing badly, and so they want to see that Walmart is making the most of its brick and mortar stores. They've got 4,700 here in the US. They've got over 1 million employees, and they've been really focusing on better training for employees, cleaning up stores, making sure they have higher quality and more diversified products. And they've also really been focusing on grocery. They see that as a great way to get people into the store. It's 50% of their sales, and they feel that they can leverage both brick and mortar stores and online in grocery as they've introduced things like click and collect, which seems to be very popular, Walmart tells us, among families.
Now, as you can see, there's something that it highly esteem in this system. You understand? This mark of the beast, the RFI, the whole scenario. There's something that this system does highly esteem and elevate. So you will see that everybody in the world and connected to the world will be not only encouraging it but running towards it. So you'll also see that different companies will now be competing to try to implement this system also. Like you'll see Walmart and Amazon, they're competing with each other to have this kind of cash-free thing going on. And soon you will see other small companies and other big companies also doing the same thing. Say Walmart is rolling out a new technology in its stores that enables shoppers to scan and pay for their items without checkout lanes, registers, or cashiers. So this also going to mean that a lot of people gonna be out of a job. Say here's how it works. It's just shoppers download Walmart Scan and Go app, then scan the barcode of the item they wish to purchase. So you see they're already putting in this whole scanning process and just scanning and paying for things. Very soon you go out to scan your items, and after you make your total, you go out to scan your hand, which got the RFID chip in it to be able to pay for it. But for now, they're just implementing the system itself slowly to people to get used to the concept. Say once you are finished shopping, they click a button to pay for their goods and show their digital receipt to the store greeter on their way out the door. You see, Amazon revealed plans in December to introduce a similar technology to its own brick and mortar grocery concept. Now what they're calling it now, brick and mortar. It's called Amazon Go, which is still in the planning phases. See, but Walmart is leaping ahead of Amazon and already rolling it out to more than a dozen stores in Texas, Florida, South Dakota, Arkansas, Georgia, and Kentucky. They say for shoppers without smartphones, they say the retailer provides handheld scanners. They say the stores also have options for customers who don't want to link up a credit card to their Scan and Go account. They say those customers can simply click finish on the app, then report to the self-checkout register, where they will scan a barcode for their total purchase and pay for their goods. So it might have, like, for other people who might not have the app, they still have another scanning process to be able to pay for your goods. You gotta pay with credit card or for the case. But the whole point first is to eliminate all cash. You understand? And get everything to a point where you just had a scan. Because that is one of the foundations of how the RFID chip does work, through scanning. Right? It says shoppers in Waxahachie, Texas, are among the first to use the new technology. So there is something that they don't implement already in certain places. You understand? And there is something that they would even start slowly but surely introducing it to people who have the RFID chip in them already. Because as we see it, have people in numerous countries that already have the microchip in them. And when it reached a point where they realize enough people have it, when they start to draw the statistics and tell themselves, alright, enough people have it by now, then they will turn it only that you could pay only through the RFID chip. You understand? They will make it slowly but surely phase out cash, and then even phase out the old system that they had, until eventually all you could pay with is the RFID chip. And if you don't have it, you're not able to pay for anything at all or conduct any kind of business. Because as they're slowly but surely trying to phase this in, they're also slowly but surely trying to phase cash out. That is why the people doing things like trying to get rid of cash, you even see them trying to crash the stock markets to be able to make things more digital. They're always trying to stress on things like convenience and things like, safety and all kind of different ways. That's how they just try to cause you to take it, whether they cause you by deceiving you or they cause you by force. See the Revelations 3:16 is say, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So you say both free and bond, you go have people, you say small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So you will see that people who young, they might wait to try to take the chip as soon as they're born. That people that old, they might tell you, well, if you don't take it, you can't get things like welfare or Medicaid or certain prescription drugs that you usually get for free. All that is causing you. They don't have to be in a sense of forcing you, but they put you in a situation where you have little choice. You understand? They say free and bond, which you'll see where people in prison that might persuade you to take it and you'll get a shorter sentence, or you might even get off. You understand? All this is ways that they could cause you to take it. They could cause you by deceiving you, they could cause you by different influences, and they could cause you by making it mandatory, which will be one of the later ones they'll use when it is they realize it have a group that they can persuade to take it. That is when they want to make it mandatory for them to have to take it. You see, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, which is the same thing most items have inside of it, which is a barcode. And if you break down the barcode, it have the number 666 in it, which represents Esau. You understand? So there's a short video to show you how most of these companies, and it's all start with the bigger ones first, because once the bigger ones doing it, smaller ones will have to follow. Just like with the different countries and regions, once the bigger ones doing it and the bigger ones does control goods and import, the smaller ones will have to comply in order to be able to continue. And you don't see it not taking place right now, right? So time coming close. And with that, I'd like to give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruwell, and salutations to the Akim around the world that pushes truth in sincerity. Shalom.